House of Representatives on Tuesday mandated its Committee on Electoral Matters to invite the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Prof Mahmood Yakubu, to appear before it to explain the reasons for the delay in conducting by-elections to fill the vacant seats in the National and State Assemblies. The House made the decision during plenary following the adoption of a motion moved by the member representing the Bogoro Das Tafawa Balewa Federal Constituency in Bauchi State, Mr. Jafaru Leko. Moving the motion, Leko argued that since the conclusion of the 2023 general elections and the subsequent inauguration of the winner, there have been instances of resignations, deaths, appointments of former members of both the National and State Assemblies to executive positions. Citing Section 68 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, the All Progressive Congress lawmaker said such seats must be declared vacant, stressing that Section 76 subsection 2 provides for a by-election to be conducted not later than 1 month after the vacancy occurs. What do you have to say to this, Ndamzi?
Yes. The Independent National Electoral Commission is empowered under the law to fill such vacancies when the seats have been declared vacant or resignation or death, as the case may be. Okay, so the House Committee was right in inviting the INEC chair, to ask him questions as to why there have been delays, because the tenure is running. They need to fill up such vacancies, and some constituencies are lacking representatives in their various constituents that are affected by either resignation or death. Like, for example, here in Rivers State, we lost one member of the House of Assemblies. Such vacancy need to be filled. And also another one resigned. Resigned from being a member of the House.
Well, wouldn't you say that resignation is controversial for now?
But his own resignation is controversial because
did he resign?
He didn't resign well.
Okay.
He didn't send the resignation letter to the right place. Okay, so no, I just use that as an instance wherein they can fill up.
You can also use the Edo State governor.
Yes.
Who was a senator before he became governor,
and the seat has
been declared
vacant. So they need to fill up such a position. So INEC need to do well, and act firmly on its constitutional empowered roles, as stipulated in Section 68 and 76 of the Constitution. They need to fill up those vacancies as quickly as possible. But on the areas that are pending in court, I also know that INEC is duly advised. INEC have a legal department that assesses all the litigations ongoing in the country. Okay? When they assess, they advise the commission on what to do. That's why you see whenever a judgment comes, INEC will tell you they are yet to hear from their legals. Once their legals advise, they do or not to do. So in this case, I am also privy to know, because I'm close to some senior INEC officials. Okay? I am also privy to know that most of the areas, constituencies, they have not conducted election are because matters are still pending in court. So they will need to wait the court to dispense off of its own judicial role and responsibility, make pronouncement on those matters before they can hold election on those affected constituencies. Yeah,
but as far as the fact that some constituencies or some seats are controversial for now, and it's subject, they are matters of litigation. The ones that, no litigation at all, like that of Babylon, whose seat has been declared vacant on the floor of the National Assembly. These constituents have been going without representation, without a voice, right? Why is INEC not proactive? I think we should be looking at the proactivity of the Electoral Commission. You understand? Why are they not being proactive to ensure that to a large extent, these vacancies do not exist for a protracted period of time.
Okay, if I were to represent those affected constituencies where, you know, where as a result of proper resignation, death, or seat being declared vacant, if I were to represent those constituencies, I will advise that they sue INEC. Yes, of course, it's
the constituencies.
The constituencies,
INEC
yes,
for denying
them proper representative. They have the right to do that. They have the right to do that. There is nothing wrong in testing the waters to open up new jurisprudence that will allow constituted authorities to do the right thing. Few members of that constituency, you know, drawn from different wards, can come up with a class action, a group action against INEC for and on behalf of the constituency. So, you know, Nigerians, we need to watch it. We need to look at our rights. We need to ask for our rights, because the rights are inalienable as enshrined in the Constitution. INEC is not bigger than the constituents. INEC is not bigger than the constituencies. INEC is not bigger than Nigeria. And INEC is not about Nigeria. Nigeria is about INEC. So, Professor Mahmood led INEC should proactively fill those vacancies, because INEC in its entirety have infracted the Constitution. The Constitution says 1 month, which is 30 days. 30 days after such vacancy occurred. So INEC is duty-bound to fill those positions. A situation where INEC refuses to do so, that is breach of constitutional rights, and INEC can be taken to court to enforce such.
All right.